We've essentially hit a glass ceiling on our ability to earn per hectare in the current system. We've identified a significant untapped energy potential in the current system, and by going back to first principles, we're going to unlock that and really lock it into a totally redesigned system. And this will lead to a better way to grow grapes. The reason we're undertaking this first principles redesign of the production system is because the current system, which has underpinned our success to date, is a system that's been taken out of Europe some time ago. Sure, we have improved this system, but we're really at the point where the law of diminishing returns has kicked in. So we're getting really small increments in improvement, and that's not going to give us the step change we need to really shift the dial on our profitability.
New Zealand wines are in demand overseas and we have a great reputation. We want to keep that, but currently we're really constrained with land area, particularly here in Marlborough. So if we want to expand, there's not a lot of room.
The quality thing is equally important in terms of the New Zealand wine industry and where we're positioning ourselves in the world. If we can increase our yield and maintain quality, then that's a win.
The steering group, we've gone for a visit to Hawke's Bay to have a look at apples. So the apple system over the last about 7 years, they've gone back to basics, tried to understand how their trees grow and how they can better utilise the light.
So what we've done for apple is designed a canopy system which allows us to use, instead of 50-55% maximum sunlight through the season, we're now utilising something like 80%. And that differential is where the extra productivity comes from. Our new system looks very much like a giant vineyard. The trees are very narrow, very tall and almost linear. It stops the clustering of the leaf area, creating deep shade, putting fruit into shade, all the things that we know are bad for fruit quality and for productivity.
The apple system really has inspired us. If we were to do something like what they've achieved in the apple systems, which is a doubling of productivity, that would be an absolute game changer for the industry. Alongside that, we expect to see quite significant gains in sustainability, particularly creating more outputs, more fruit for the same or hopefully less inputs going into producing that fruit, and are much more amenable to be automated to make those jobs simpler to perform, easier to perform and more predictable year to year.
You know, we've got climate change, all these challenges ahead of us, so we want to be prepared for that. And that was my personal motivation for being part of this group.
What we're trying to do in the program is really generate a step change away from this and above this to improve significantly. We're really excited to be undertaking this program with industry to transform the way that we grow grapes and generate businesses that are really going to sustain themselves into the future.